欢迎学习 Rocket Chinese 第一单元第一课自我介绍。
Welcome to Lesson 1.1 of the Rocket Chinese interactive audio course. My name is David and I'm your host. Here with me is our lovely co-presenter Lynn. 你好, Lynn.
你好。
Before we start with today's lesson, let's quickly recap what we learned last lesson. Listen to the conversation once more. 你好吗?
我很好，谢谢。你呢？
我也很好，谢谢。
再见。
再见. Because the expressions we learnt last lesson are so fundamental and important, let's do another quick rocket review. I will say a word or phrase in English, and you tell us the Chinese for it. Lynn will then give you the correct answer, and you can check whether you got it right. Here we go. How do you say, how are you?
你好吗？
What about, hello?
你好。
How do you say, I am very good?
我很好。
And what about, thanks?
谢谢。
Excellent! Have you got all of them correct? If yes, then well done! Don't worry if you couldn't recall every single word or expression. Just go back to the previous lesson and refresh your memory. Just make sure you remember the content of the previous lessons first before you move on to a new lesson. Otherwise, you'll find yourself lost in a sea of unfamiliar words and expressions, which is very discouraging in your first efforts to achieve fluent communication skills in Chinese. Now, are you ready to take it a step further? In today's lesson, Lynn and I will pretend that we don't know each other. So what do you normally do when you meet a stranger? Yeah, right. You introduce yourself and ask what the other person is called. And how do you do that in Chinese? Well, you're about to find out. Let's listen to our dialogue first. See how much you understand already.
你好吗？
我很好，谢谢。
你姓什么？
我姓 Louis。
你叫什么名字？
我叫 Dave。你呢？
我叫林平。你是哪国人？
我是美国人。你呢？
我是中国人。见到你，我很高兴。
见到你，我也很高兴。Now, how much have you picked up from the conversation? You might have heard things like,
你好吗？
How are you?
我很好，谢谢。
I am very well, thank you. If you have, then it is a really great job. Don't be in despair if you're completely lost for the rest of the conversation, because there are a whole lot of new things we need to learn today. We will break all the long sentences down and explain in detail just as we always do. OK, let's start. After exchanging a greeting, Lynn asks,
你姓什么？姓
means surname and is used as an action word when followed by
什么？
which means what,
你姓什么？
is what we say when we want to ask the other person what his or her surname is. So,
你姓什么？
means what's your surname? Listen to Lynn.
你姓什么？
Now practice saying it yourself.
姓姓什么？什么？你姓什么？ 你姓什么？
When answering the question, what is your surname, we just need to change
你
into
我
and use the real names to replace.
什么？
For example, Mr. Smith might answer,
我姓 Smith，
and that's why I answer,
我姓 Louis。
because Lewis is my surname. Repeat after Lynn and say your own surname instead of mine.
我姓我姓
After I tell Lynn my surname, she says,
你叫什么名字？叫
means call,
名字，
means names or first names.
你叫什么名字？
Altogether means, what are you called? Or, what is your name? Sometimes we leave
名字，
out and just say,
你叫什么？
which is also fine. When answering, we still change
你
into
我
and replace
什么？
with our own name. So it's not actually very hard. Make sure you keep everything else in the same sentence order. That is an important point that you need to remember, which is also one of the major differences between Chinese and English. We don't change the sentence order in Chinese. No matter whether it's a question or statement, the sentence order always remains the same. So again,
你叫什么名字？
is what is your name? Let's practice a little bit now.
你你叫叫什么？什么？名字？名字？你叫什么名字？你叫什么名字？
You're doing great! Now I answer by saying,
我叫 Dave， 你呢？
my name is Dave, or Dawei in Chinese. I also added,
你呢？
which is used to ask the other party the same question. In this particular context,
你呢？
actually means,
你叫什么名字？
what is your name? But one thing we need to pay attention to is that when people ask
你姓什么？
and
你叫什么名字？
together, we are supposed to give the surname for the first question as an answer, and for the second question, we only need to answer with the given name. But if people ask,
你叫什么名字？
or
你叫什么？
directly, we should give first name and surname together. That is the reason why Lynn answers my question with,
我叫林平，
instead of just.
我叫平。
So you need to make your own judgment what you need to say when native speakers ask about your name. Lynn keeps the conversation going by asking,
你是哪国人？是
means be, which is the action word we use in Chinese whenever we want to say am, is, or are. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're right. No matter what the subject of the sentence is, there is only one option.
是
We don't change it into different forms even if subjects vary.
哪
Means which,
国
means country, and
人
means people. So altogether
哪国人
is used to ask about nationalities. So
美国人
means American and
中国人
means Chinese. When we reply, we just use the country names to replace
哪国
and that's it, just as Lynn and I do in our conversation.
我是美国人
I'm American and
我是中国人
I'm Chinese. Repeat after Lynn and try to match her pronunciation.
我是我是哪国人哪国人美国人美国人中国人中国人
Now all three phrases again.
你是哪国人？我是美国人。我是中国人。
I just told Lynn that I'm American, even though my accent clearly gives away that I'm from England. But I've lived in America for so long that I truly feel like I'm an American. Anyway, we're on the home stretch now. Lynn tells me,
见到你，我很高兴。见到
means see,
很
is what we've learned in our first lesson. Do you still remember it? Right, it means very,
高兴
means happy or glad. Now you may guess the meaning of the whole sentence. Yeah, I'm very happy to see you, or nice to meet you. It's not difficult to realise that my reply to Lynn saying nice to meet you is almost the same, except that I added a
也
in there. So I'm basically saying, me too. I'm also happy to see you. It's quite a long sentence, but an important one. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Let's recap once more.
见到
Meaning see,
高兴
meaning happy. Let's repeat together.
见到见到高兴高兴
Now all together.
见到你，我很高兴。见到你，我很高兴。见到你，我很高兴。
And now my answer. It's also nice to see you. It's the same sentence as before, just with the little word
也
added.
见到你，我也很高兴。见到你，我也很高兴。
Now you should fully understand what has been going on in our conversation. As you know, we always need to go back to review in order to go forward when it comes to language learning. So here is today's Rocket Review! I'll say a phrase or expression in English, you say it in Chinese. Lynn will give you the correct answer afterwards so you can check. Let's get started. How do you say, nice to see you?
见到你，我很高兴。
And what about surname?
姓
How do you say, what is your surname?
你姓什么？
Say, what is your name?
你叫什么名字？
How do you say, what is your nationality?
你是哪国人？
And American.
美国人。
Say, Chinese.
中国人。
And last but not least, what is the Chinese for happy?
高兴。
Very good. Now let's put the sentences back together again and see whether you can follow the whole conversation. We'll do it in a slow speed first.
你好吗？
我很好，谢谢。
你姓什么？
我姓 Louis。
你叫什么名字？
我叫 Dave。你呢？
我叫林平。你是哪国人？
我是美国人。你呢？
我是中国人。见到你，我很高兴。
见到你，我也很高兴。How was it? Okay, let's do it one more time, and this time we'll do it at a natural speed, just like you would hear it in China.
你好吗？
我很好，谢谢。
你姓什么？
我姓 Louis。
你叫什么名字？
我叫 Dave。 你呢？
我叫林平。你是哪国人？
我是美国人。你呢？
我是中国人。见到你，我很高兴。
见到你，我也很高兴。Right. We hope you feel a lot better now. You've just completed lesson 1.1 of the Rocket Chinese interactive audio course. Don't forget to listen to the whole lesson again and again to get yourself familiar with conversational Chinese. We are looking forward to joining you again in lesson 1.2, where you'll learn how to tell someone how much Chinese you already speak. Until then,
再见。